got to say it again because that's a serious question. How can I say I'm in the presence of God and it does not move me? That's kind of impossible. The question should come up then is, if you're not moved, what's the name of your God? Because if it's not the God of the heavens and the earth, if you're not moved, he'll move you. Because the Bible tells me every time somebody came into God's presence, it said immediately they fell on their face.
Yeah. Especially Revelation.
And they found themselves to be in the state of a dead man. That's what it said. And it says, like the Lord was saying, get up. And they were like, and he was saying, get up. And in a few places you will see that it took the Lord to take them and sit them up. And when the Lord made a connection with them, they said, okay, I'm all right now. As long as you set me up. But if you wouldn't have touched me, I'd still be like this. I know the feeling. Because if you're in your home or your apartment or wherever you live, if you're under the bridge, riding down the street or anywhere, if you get into the Word, really get into the Word, I ain't talking about you just reading it out of duty. You ain't gonna feel nothing.
You're tired.
Yeah, you understand? That's enough. But when you really get into it, your atmosphere, and wherever you at, it changes. Right where you at. You start seeing things. You start hearing things. Not only do you hear the Holy Spirit speaking to you, you reading the Word and you get revelations, and all of a sudden you look like it's something right here.
Yeah.
Are you with me? I'm talking about all the time. Hey, okay, if it don't help me, y'all ain't got
But you're not scared though.
No, I ain't scared at all.
No.
Are you with me? Because God has not given us the spirit of fear. So either you come to bring me a message, or you getting up out of there. And if you came to bring me a message, you got to speak. Are you with me? So I turn around and see who's there. And have you ever been in your scriptural prayers, when you're reading the scripture and asking the Lord to receive those words from your mouth, as it is words from your heart, that he will receive them as the effectual fervent prayer of a righteous man from you? Have you ever asked God that? And when you're reading the scripture, it's like, ooh. Are you with me? You feel everything that you're praying. I do. You want to know why? Because I want what I'm asking. If I don't want it, I ain't finna waste my time and keep doing that over and over again. I'm not going to do it out of routine. I'm going to do it because I'm serious about it. And I am expecting the fulfillment of what I'm praying. If a man being evil knows how to give good gifts unto his son. Right. So when I'm praying and asking and communing with my Heavenly Father, I stand in expectation. I'm looking to receive. Yes. I am. And I ain't talking about a car, a house, even though I'm going to get that. I'm not talking about that. Right. I'm talking about, watch this, understanding. Yes. Right. If I could get understanding, boy, I could move mountains. Yes. That's right. If I could get understanding, I have to understand how this thing works to work it. If I can't understand it, I'm just going through routine. Out of duty. And saying in my mind, when is this going to work? Right. Because you don't believe nothing that you're saying. Your atmosphere has not changed. and you're doing it to give yourself something to brag about, to say, well, this morning I prayed and I prayed for 2.5 hours. And the Lord heard my cry. Yeah, but did he answer you one time? That's what you want. You want an answer. Are you with me? I don't care how long you pray. If you just say, Lord, forgive me, and he say something back to you, boy, that's the best time you can ever have. Are you with me? So watch this. Watch this. I'm going to say it again. If a man being evil knows how to give good gifts unto his little evil son. Oh yeah, his son evil. The tree gonna bear fruit after its own kind. And if that little bastard could get something from his evil daddy, I could get something being righteous from my righteous God.
That's right. Yeah.
Right, who operates at a lot.
Oh yeah, that was crude, but it's true.
Yeah.
And see, the problem lies with the preachers these days. The preachers are the problem. The preachers are. The people didn't break off their earrings on their own. They was asked by the preacher.
That's right. That's right.
Kill me, but you gonna keep your earrings. Your gold earrings that gonna give you divine hearing from God. Oh, Jesus, baby. Holy Ghost. Watch this. If I had to give you a title tonight, which I already got it written down, my title is, and I know I'm on Facebook and preachers don't preach like this, but I don't work for them.
That's right.
Right.
I have to do it the way God tell me to do. And watch this. When Jesus taught teachers, Pharisees, and all that, Jesus got rude with them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh, get them, Lord. Yeah, I was. You know, when I read it, I said, wow, get them, man. He talking about Jesus let everybody run over. No, Jesus was pissing people off.
Mm-hmm.
In his ministry, and he stayed according to the word.
Yes.
And if I had to give a title today, this is not my title yet, so listen. I have to tell that woman, even though I've been with her, I'm not that baby daddy. I'm not. And I've been with her. And Facebook, this is just an illustration. It's not a real thing.
Don't call him.
So do not call me and say, ooh, he slept with a woman, got her pregnant, and now he's saying he's not that. That's not what I'm saying. This is an illustration about the word, and I'm going to back it up in the word. My wife looked around and said, who you talking about?
And she didn't say one.
Yeah, she's smiling.
But watch this. I could legally say, I'm not that baby daddy. So the title of my message is actually this. Here's the title. You ready? You ready? Wow, it's just right there. I can't wait to see the title. Here's the title of my message. From overflow to child support. Why? Because I'm not that baby daddy.
Is that part of the title?
No. I'm just clearing the air that I'm not that baby's daddy. Everything born in the church does not belong to God.
Oh.
We ain't that baby daddy. Watch this. It was a man in the church that had an evil spirit.
Yeah.
I'm not that baby daddy. So Jesus said, shut up. You let your children talk to you. You don't tell them, shut up. Just because they in your house and grow up in your house, that still does not make that's your child.
That's good.
Why? I'm not that baby daddy. It wasn't me. I've been with her. I entered into her. Watch this. Jesus entered into the synagogue.
Yes.
He entered in and saw in the synagogue a man already in there, but he wasn't that baby's daddy. Even though he entered in. I entered in, watch this, but that's not my baby. This Bible. So, watch this. Because you in the family don't make you a relative of the family. It does not make you connected to the family. How many of you have more than one child? Don't answer that. Would you leave one more than you leave the other one if you got to? You'll split it. Am I right? That's not what happens if that's not your child. Sometimes you have to have practice on rejecting what's not yours. Even though I've been there and I'm familiar with you. Oh, it was good for a moment. Oh, your wound is getting bigger. It wasn't me. I'm gonna get to it. Oh yeah. All the ladies gonna write something on this saying, oh God, you heard this preacher. I'm expecting that. I'm expecting the response on the Facebook and the messages and all that. But I'm gonna teach what God told me to teach. Watch this. Because people move from the overflow to child support. Sometimes you move on your own. Sometimes God say, kick him out. God said. Now, if God is Father, watch this. God ain't gonna kick your son out. Am I right? Watch this. God did not kick Jesus out. Jesus said, I'll go.
That's right.
But when you move from the overflow and to child support, you gotta go. Want me to show you start from the beginning and walk my way through the Bible? Adam? Was in the overflow. That God said, my son, you can freely, I'm not going to even charge you. He said, you can freely. Now watch this. When you go to the grocery and put to the grocery store and put grocery in your refrigerator, and you got 2 children home, and one go in the refrigerator, do you say, did you leave $15 on the counter for that sandwich? You don't do that. Am I right? Because that's your child. Am I right? So God said, freely. You can eat from every refrigerator in this garden that look like a tree. Am I still in the book? That's the, watch this. He had a smorgasbord. A food that would never go bad. And he had, watch this, he had to do nothing to receive it. A matter of fact, the smorgasbord was prepared before he got there. The overflow was there, and watch this. He took him and placed him in the overflow, and his job was to stay in the overflow. But some people, some women like child support. I didn't say the man, I said some women love child support, that they'll text a man, watch this, $1,500 a week. Ain't no child eat that much. The child has on the same sneakers he had on 6 months ago. So where the money going? It's going to the woman. I ain't talking about women. Y'all follow along with me.
Yes.
Because the church wanted all, you women, instead of, watch this, staying into the overflow. Watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this. That God said this. I got a front door right there. It's called the gate. You hear me? That's the entrance. Am I right? But the back door was in the midst of the garden. The back door was called the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. Are you with me? Watch this. The back door was also called death, under the disguise of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. Can I keep going? The back door was also known as slavery and bondage. In the midst of the garden, watch this, watch this, watch this. Why do you always want things that's not good for you? No matter how much your choice you have to choose for, you can have everything you want, but not this. And you will start looking that over. You will start studying that you can't have because you wonder why you can't have it. I thought you was God. Am I still in the book? So watch this, watch this, watch this. Can I keep going? The overflow looked like this in Genesis chapter 2. We're going to start at verse 8. I'm going to show it to you first. The word overflow means this: beyond the brim. When we put in what we are used to, pressed down, shaking together, and run it over. That's beyond the brim. It's not even with the top. It just keeps running over the top. Well, I said, that's the overflow. You mean shaking it up, moving? It's like it's just sitting there and just overflowing like it's on a fire and there's some popcorns and they're popping and it just keep coming up and up and up. And watch this, watch this. But you don't like that ram. You want the child support that you wait for a payment every now and then. This is what the church does. Look for a payment every now and then from the priest when she moved the priest out of the overflow. So when the priest come to you with what thus says the Lord, she's saying, I could be in charge of the child support. Child support. Child support always runs out. It lasts for a certain amount of years. So it tries to put a strain on the priest of a man to drain him in that certain amount of years. Yes, and if that's not enough, we're going back to see if we could get some more out of you. Let's drain you dry. Yes. Are you with me so far? Let me show it to you. Here's the overflow. In Genesis chapter 2, if we look at verse 8, it reads, I say 2?
Mm-hmm.
I say 8?
Mm-hmm.
It says, and the Lord prepared their overflow and put it where it arises every day in Eden. Watch this. Eastward. Watch this. Meaning the sun always up, rising. It never said down. It said eastward. Are you with me? The sun always set in the west. Are you with me? Can I go further? Can I go further? And it ain't talking about the sun that's up there. Because their sun was on the outside of the garden. It was talking about, watch this, this was a new day for them. And they go from new day to new day to new day to new day to new day, but they ain't lived out one new day yet.
Yeah.
And this is how it would have been. It says this. And the Lord God planted a garden eastward in Eden. And there he put the man in the overflow. Watch this. He didn't put the woman there.
No.
So it wasn't familiar to her. The priest or the man of God is always familiar with the place first where he's taking the woman. The church. So the man was placed in the garden, but he was made outside of the garden, but placed in the garden. Watch this. When you're born with a silver spoon in your mouth, you take it for granted. She was formed right there.
Mm-hmm.
She was made right there in the garden. Not on the outside and then placed in. So her curiosity was in a place where she never been. Have you ever been where you're going on vacation?
No.
Curiosity. Curiosity.
Mm-hmm.
How many of you been to Hawaii or want to go? How many of you want to go? I know. But it's curiosity.
Yeah.
They beach just like your beach over here. The water's still salty.
That's true, but it's Hawaii.
No, but they got more sharks in that water.
Yes, that's true.
You could be out there surfing, and it's normal for a shark to jump up there and kill somebody, and they shut the beach down for an hour, and they're over there. Where he go? Are you with me? Now watch this. That dangerous spot looks so beautiful, you still want to go.
Yeah.
But it's beautiful. And it's deceiving. Can I keep going? Watch this. It says, and out of the garden, and out of the ground, Adam didn't have to do nothing. It says, the Father did it. He caused to grow every tree that is pleasant. You ever went to a smorgasbord and you passed by food because it didn't look good to you? Everything looked good in the garden. Everything. Can I go further? Ooh, I heard you. Ooh, it says every tree was pleasant to the eye. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
Even the tree of the knowledge of good and evil.
Yes, if not more so.
That's the one that we saw.
Because if it didn't look pleasant like the other trees, there's no way in the world I could get you to eat sticker spurs.
Right.
Because that don't look good to you. There's no way in the world I could get you to eat peach. This is an illustration. Peach with worms coming out of it. That doesn't look appetizing to you. Am I right? So it says here, every tree was pleasant to the eye. And I'm going to say, even the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. Can I back that up?
That's true.
In chapter 3, it says, and when she saw the tree,
Yes.
that it was pleasant to her eyes. That's what it says in chapter 3. Am I right?
Yeah.
So watch this. The tree of the knowledge of good and evil was disguised.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that.
Yeah, it was disguised as one of the trees that was in the midst of the garden that was good to eat from. It was disguised by the serpent. And how you could tell it was disguised, they had to be told, don't eat from that one.
Yeah.
Because it looks good. Everything that looks good ain't good.
No salt.
Can I keep going? It says this. Let's jump down to verse 16. It says, and the Lord God ordered, he didn't ask, he commanded, you hear me? He commanded the man, saying, of every tree you can eat without paying a dime, without working, without sweating. Just run around in the house and have fun and just eat from everything. You can see that, am I right? He said, but that disguised tree right there, he said, don't eat from that one. Everybody can see that? Mm-hmm. Because that one right there gonna take you from the overflow to child support. That one. Mm-hmm. Can I go further? You could love a woman until you do one thing wrong. Men get child supported for some stupid things. Can I tell you how my child support started? I caught her with another man. And she child supported me. And the law took her side.
Something about the garden.
And watch this. I was doing my job. I was doing my job to the overflow. I didn't say I was doing it right, but I was doing it. Now let me clear that up. When I say I didn't say I was doing it right, I was giving the money more. You with me? But I was stealing from my job. Steaks, lobsters, jumbo shrimps, and ribs, cases of this, and I was feeding their family with that too. Are you with me? So not only was you getting money, you was getting stuff I was stealing and stuff I was selling and all of that. So I was actually doing above and beyond. So when we go to court, the judge said, $50 a week. She almost pulled her hair bald. And she said, he gives me more than that now. And the judge said, so why is he here? So it cut out all the food that I was stealing. I stopped feeding them. It cut out all the money that I was giving extra. It cut all that out. So I gave the $50 a week. And when my son needed something, I bought it and kept it in my house. So when he came over, he could wear it with me. Are you with me? Can I keep going? It says this. Do not eat from that one tree because it's going to move your position and change your condition. Am I still in the book? So, child support means this: to endure pain, distress, and misfortune of being put out. To endure pain, distress, or misfortune of being put out. You don't child support somebody that's living with a man. Am I right? He gotta be pulled out. And now he's in danger. You're fearful that now I ain't with the father. I'm in danger of everything that he receives, he ain't gonna give to his son. So you child support him. Am I right? Am I still in the book? Am I still? It's gonna wrap up. So, am I still in the book? Let's keep going then. Let's keep going. Can I show you what else this tree was? The tree of the knowledge of good and evil, which was the back door, which was slavery. Am I right? Which was bondage, is the tree of the knowledge of door. It does things backwards, not forward. Am I still in the book? This tree of the knowledge of good and evil, name was Hagar. You told Dave that a few minutes ago, huh?
No, I didn't. I was checking on something else.
Its name is Hagar. Can I really blow your mind now? This tree of the knowledge of good and evil name was Sarai. Oh, you didn't see that coming. Now let me explain to you why I say Sarah, not Sarah. I say Sarah because watch this: the woman that caused the door to be open gave the man something to eat.
Yes.
Am I in the book? She gave the man. She gave the man. Sarah gave Hagar to Abraham, and he bit a chunk. And watch this. It changed his knowledge. He had knowledge of good, Sarah, but that evil stuff, Johnny got tenderoni, felt so good. So watch this. He had a battle going on in his mind. Are you with me? That this battle was affecting the good. That the evil got cocky. Because the evil was getting bigger and the good was staying the same size. When the evil was almost 9 months bigger, the good say, you got to go and start whooping on there and everything. Am I still in the book? Am I still in the book? Watch this. This good is freedom, and that evil is being in bondage. Now watch this. Watch this. Watch this. She made a connection with the father. Abraham. The father by order.
Yes.
Yeah.
The good made a connection with the father, Abraham, out of love. And in Abraham's mind, the evil was new to him. So the evil was younger. And the good was, he was used to, so it was older. Okay. Let me deal with y'all lives right now. Sometimes you say it to yourself, I'm tired of being the good guy all the time. I'm going to be wild tonight. Oh, you think you going to run me? You chose the wrong night tonight. Yeah, I've been waiting to do this for a long time. But good kept you contained. Am I right? But when you allowed that back door to open up, it really came out there and showed 9 months. And all at once, didn't it? You was giving birth to something that you just, watch this, you just tasted.
Yeah.
Can I keep going? Now watch this. Watch this. I can back up what I said. In Genesis chapter 16, verse 3.
So Gary, in the good are connected by love, and in the evil are connected
By command.
okay.
By command.
Okay.
Watch this, because, watch this. In Genesis chapter 16, verse 3, answer that question.
Yeah.
It says this. And Sarah, Abraham's love, took Hagar, her bond servant, her maid, the Egyptian, after Abraham had dwelled with the testimony of Sarah 10 years in the land of promise, and she gave it to her husband. Say, taste this. Abraham said, okay. Yeah. Can you understand what was really going on after Hagar got pregnant? Sarah felt no good. Sarah. Because it showed that is what Abraham needs is something that'll keep him bound when I'm free. That's something to deal with. She said, I'm free. I love this man. Are you with me? Nobody's commanding me to lay with my husband. Nobody forcing me. Nobody ordering me. But what can I do? See, watch this. Evil explodes. Okay, let me put it another way that the Bible said. A little leaven leavened the whole lump. Yeah, got that? Now watch this. It says Sarah did this. It says, and the woman in Genesis 3 and 6 did the same thing that Sarah did. She gave Adam to eat. Sarah gave Abraham Hagar to eat. The same thing. Watch this. And both of those was from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, which, watch this, put the seed under child support. Put both seeds under child support. Cain was kicked out.
Yeah.
And so was Ishmael. Am I still in the book? Now watch this. Watch this. Can I go further? If you turn over to Genesis chapter 21, am I going too slow? In Genesis chapter 24, 21. Thank you. In Genesis chapter 21, here is where it comes into play. The play is, I'm not that baby's daddy. You talking about another person fathering Hagar.
Yeah.
My name is Abraham. I'm not that baby daddy. So you gonna tell me the man I've been with just look like you? He's your twin? That's what you trying to tell me? Well, God backs me up. God said this. He said, Abraham,
Yeah.
take thy son, thy only son. So Abraham said, I'm not that baby daddy.
So true. Oh, Scripture backs it up.
What did you give birth to before you got saved that you're not the father of what you gave birth to before you became a new creature? Are we trying to carry things from the old into the new, which we should be paying child support to for a certain amount of years and then get rid of it? Am I still in the book? Now watch this. Child support is this, Bible, not court, Bible. God said, hearken unto the voice of thy wife. Am I right? Am I still in the book? Because Abraham was crying out for his bondage
Yeah.
to God. And we take our bondage things to God and ask God, can this stand before you? God said, I'm trying to get rid of that because you're not that baby daddy. But we be crying out to God for what we gave birth to in bondage. Now watch this. God said, now you can finally listen to the woman and eat what she's telling you to eat. He said, now she's feeding you right. So here goes child support. He said, give him a bottle of water, and some bread. With a bottle of water and some bread, you can make it. That's child support. With a bottle of water and some bread, you can make it. What's this? What's this? What's this? What's this? What's this? What's this? Abraham treated his bondage good. He gave his bondage everything he needed to stay connected with God.
Yes.
He gave him the water of the word. He gave him bread. The word is the bread. Are you with me? And it kept him alive a while. Am I right? It kept him alive a while. Watch this. It kept him alive a while because the mother cared nothing about. He was just a tool. He was just a tool for her to get some from Abraham and to get even with Sarah, her master. He was a tool because the Bible said when she saw that she was pregnant, she taunted Sarah. And Abraham said, do what you want with her. She's your servant. So she started slapping her up. And the bondage ran away. Watch this. Watch this. Have you ever slapped up something that was taunting you and it keep coming back? Watch this. God sent it back. Because the Bible said the angel of the Lord found her and said, hey, where are you going? He said, go back. And watch this. Your bondage or whatever that tripped you up supposed to submit to you. You're supposed to control it instead of it tearing up your household. So the angel of the Lord told bondage, go back and submit to her authority. Am I still in the book? But after the baby came forth, he gave him child support that'll sustain him before the Lord. That'll sustain him before the Lord. That'll sustain him before the Lord because the Lord had eyes on him all the while. Am I right? That when they was put out of the family, the child support kicked in. And as long as they had child support, they had something to keep them. Am I right? Now let me show you something now. Let me show you something. With bondage, it kicks you to the curb. It kicks what you connected to bring forth a seed, that seed to the curb. Because the Bible says when the water ran out and the bread was gone, it says she tossed Ishmael under a shrub and sat over here while he's over there. You don't treat your babies like that. You hold your babies that you love to their last breath. Well, watch this, watch this. The Shunammite woman did it.
Yes.
And then she gently placed them on the man of God's bed. Hey, God said, you ain't no good to me no more. Ain't you dying? Are you with me? Now, watch this, watch this. And the Lord showed up because his water and his bread ran out. And the Lord said, I heard the child, not you. Are you with me? Ishmael was, as long as he was in Abraham's house, he was bond free. What is bond free? he was straddling the fence.
Oh, even though Hagar was gone.
Hagar just was totally born, but Ishmael had some running room. And he was on the fence because of whom he was associated with.
Yes, okay.
But I ain't that baby daddy. Are you all with me? All of this child support that Abraham was going through with, what's his name? Ishmael? Are you with me? It just was a rehearsal. It was conditioning his heart for the big child support, which is in Genesis chapter 25. Don't let that thought keep you, Erica, because you're going to miss this, because you're out there. See? Don't let that thought keep you. You can always, when you watch the video, it's going to take you right back there. Are you with me now? Watch this. Watch this. Watch this now. All what Abraham went through with Ishmael was getting him ready for bigger seas to kick out and give child support. In Genesis chapter 25, we're going to start at verse 5. It says, and Abraham gave all he had of the overflow to love. The promise. God word. Are you with me? But unto the sons of the concubine he gave child support and kicked them out of the house while he lived. Don't you know a gift will run out instead of all you have? If I give you, Abraham was rich. I almost say filthy rich, but it wasn't nothing filthy about it. He just was in the overflow. Am I right? But he wrote them off a little, the children's, the other concubines, a little bit of child support that'll sustain them for a while. So watch this. They grew up hating Isaac.
And they were even out of the house.
Yeah.
They grew up hating Isaac. Want me to show you how they hated Isaac? Moses ended up working for one of the sons. His name was Jethro, the priest of Midianites. Are you with me? And watch this. Midian was one of Abraham's concubine sons that got kicked out of the house. So watch this. The bondage always trying to bring you into bondage to work for them, when you're supposed to be ruling over them. Am I still in the book? Abraham with I'm going to say it again. Abraham with Ishmael was, when he had to kick him out, it was a hard thing he had to do. That the Bible shows a picture that he struggled with it. Am I right? Didn't he struggle? He struggled and cried and prayed. He didn't pray for these sons of concubines. He just said, here, get out of my house. You want to know why? You want to know how it was easy for him to say it right there? Because he had done practice, and practice made perfect. And he did it once before. Yes, and practice made perfect. So he knew the tune of this song. And the song went a little like this. I ain't that baby daddy. I don't care if he walk like me, talk like me, look like me, slew foot like me. I ain't that baby's daddy. So Abraham said, you all gotta go. Now, ask yourself, are you putting yourself in a position that God can claim you? Or are you moving yourself from the overflow to child support. Let me get an illustration of this. The overflow don't always look like the overflow. You always peeping across the fence because you think the grass is greener across the fence. And it always going to appear to be greener across the fence. So ask yourself, am I moving myself into a child support position? Watch it. When you get that first check, you be so happy. And you can't wait till the next one. You understand that? And then you start demanding and trying to figure out what you're going to do in between checks. But in the overflow, you just worry about, oh, look at this stuff on my rug. You ain't worrying about nothing in the overflow. The stupidest things on your mind. Should I paint that table right there? And that table don't even need painting. Are you with me? But in a child support position, you ain't content. You worried, you taking thought for tomorrow.
Right.
Not only for food and clothing, for everything. Jesus said these words, if you believe it. I do. So I'm going to say it this way. Jesus came for me that I may have life and have it in the overflow. I mean, more abundantly.
Right, that's good.
Are you with me? So watch this. I ain't worrying about that. You know who problem that is? The Father.
That's right.
As long as I'm demonstrating my love to Him. I'm saved by grace, but He want our love.
Right.
Yes.
And He want our obedience.
Yes.
Because the Bible teaches us obedience is better than sacrifice.
Right.
When Saul, being a king, disobeyed God and put him on child support.
Right. Jesus said it enough.
Yeah. It put Saul on child support. That Saul was hunting the pockets of somebody that worked for him.
That's a good thing.
Yeah. He was hunting the pockets of someone that worked for him, but you sitting on his throne. Do you like the overflow? Or do you like child support? The decision is yours.